This is Earth Radio. And now here's human music.
What is the deal with Halloween? I'm confused why certain people decorate their house like a stinking haunted mansion. Let me just, I'm gonna first paint my picture of my growing up. We weren't allowed to go on Halloween. I know you did Halloween.
I did Halloween.
My mom, when she got saved and became a Christian, she went so far the other way that she actually would give out tracts to people for trick or treat.
That is the worst.
Well, and for those of you that don't know what tracts are, they were actually little booklets that would talk about, Jesus, but the ones that we would give out, or my mom would give out, would say something like, you're going to go to hell, and had all these scary stories, and at the end, you would pray.
As a trick-or-treater, and when you want your candy, and you get that piece of paper, that's like going to the dentist, and they hand out the toothbrush. I don't want a toothbrush on Halloween.
I remember one particular year where I guess she kind of felt like that she was going to seed a little bit and kind of like, I give up, I'm going to let you go do Halloween. The deal with Halloween for us is we didn't spend money on outfits. So my mom sent me and my best friend out, and I'm almost embarrassed to say this, and our Halloween costume was our underoos. And one of us was Batman, one was Spider-Man. And for those of you that don't know what underoos are, they were just kind of fancy underwear. And so we literally walked around in our underwear.
If you did that today, there would be like police and escorts.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'd go to jail. Yeah. So this is how I think LeeAnn and I differ a little bit on this kind of topic of Halloween. I'm not a fan of Halloween. In fact, I hate everything about it. I think
I really don't care about Halloween. Actually, like our kids don't even have costumes. It's what, the 20-something? I don't even know when Halloween is. But if they want to get their pajamas on and go get a couple pieces of candy, I might let them, but yeah, I don't care.
Personally, I always find it a little odd when somebody tells me that Halloween is their favorite holiday. To me, it's like there's so many other great holidays that you could celebrate. There's, Christmas, which is my favorite, and of course there's Thanksgiving, and there's Easter, and there's
4th of July.
4th of July is always a favorite. But for somebody to say, like, I can't wait to dress up like a witch or a mass murderer and put some fake blood on our lawn and decapitate some people, and I don't know, it's just weird. It's just kind of a weird thing. And to me, it's a lot of the people that like Halloween end up mass killing people, or they bury people. It's kind of a gateway drug. Halloween, next thing you know, you're killing people. The other thing about Halloween, which I think is, to me, is always strange when somebody says they love Halloween, is that we pick the craziest looking house, the most dark, most insidious, most scariest, goriest house, and we send our precious little children up the walkway to meet someone that is dressed like
death.
Jason Myers or a zombie from The Walking Dead, and we think this is cute. We take pictures.
It's funny to see your child scared to death for some people.
Yeah, it's weird. Like then we wonder why our kids can't sleep that night. I remember when we were living in one of our neighborhoods, we were walking around, and I took a picture of a man dressed like Jason. I think it was Jason. And above him it said "God bless" sign. And I thought, that's kind of ironic if you ask me. The other thing that I'm not sure you remember this, but the day before Halloween when we were growing up was a
Mischief Night.
It was called Mischief Night. Now, the interesting thing about Mischief Night was the whole idea behind it was you would go out and mess up people's things. And again, another reason why I hate the holiday of Halloween.
Okay, you participated in
No,
Mischief Night
I never did.
One time.
Oh.
And when we
Well, okay. So
TP'd that house, My cousin.
Yeah, so anyway, to me that this whole idea would become a holiday. You know, you could do history and kind of get to the whole core of it and all that stuff, and we won't get into that here. But honestly, I'm not a big fan of Halloween. I think that we should outlaw it, and then we would see less crime and murders in our country.
Oh my gosh.
Because people wouldn't become, burying people in the basement and giving out candy.
Hopefully that's not happening
Well,
here.
right.
You know what's probably a threat this year? Clowns. They're probably all coming out.
So this
They're all
year,
gonna come
that's
out
a good
Halloween.
point. That's a good point. So as parents, we have an obligation to protect our kids, and there's this epidemic of crazy clowns all over the country, and now this is a night where they're just gonna come out in force. So we won't know, like, are you a good clown? Are you a crazy clown? Are you a mass murderer clown? Well, that's true. I personally feel bad for the hardworking good clowns that are getting a bad rap because of the bad clowns. Like they're trying to make a living at Barnum and Bailey Circus, or maybe they're a balloon clown. They make balloons, and they're just trying to make a good life. And now all of a sudden, these bad clowns gave them a bad rap. If we would just get rid of Halloween, we would save ourselves a lot of headache. We wouldn't have to try to figure out: are you a good clown, a bad clown? Are you a real zombie, or are you a dress-up zombie?
I figured out after all these years what about Halloween is. You hate candy. You don't even want to eat the candy. That's why somebody like me, who loves sugar and who loves all that, this is an opportunity to go out and get free sugar everywhere.
I mean, that's another case. You wonder, is the devil behind Halloween? Of course he is. It clearly is a design. It's a design holiday by the devil to rot your teeth.
It's designed by the dentist, who then makes a profit off of our cavities.
Well,
it's the candy and the dentist industry. They have something going on, the sugar industry.
When you're a pastor like me, it's an opportunity for me to dress my kids up like Bible characters and to send them out there and to give people a lesson in the ways of Jesus. So what we'll do is we'll probably dress a kid up like Lazarus, just take some toilet paper and tell the kid not to wash for about 4 or 5 weeks, and then kind of just hang around the neighborhood, and when people ask and say,
I think he's a zombie, a mummy.
Well, he is, but he came back to life, so he's a zombie that came back to life because Jesus did it. You know what I mean? That's probably the only zombie that I would recommend.
Oh boy, my kids just want candy. That's all.
Yeah.
I said I'll take you to Walmart. I'll buy you. Just go pick some candy, and we'll call it a night.
I just think it's a gateway drug to murderers and people that are going to commit crime. I mean, I'm not sure. I've never done a study, but I bet if you went to jail and asked all those people in jail if they celebrate Halloween, they'd probably all say yes. We want to save our generations. I'm not sure it's so much the next president that's going to change it, but that we would enact a law to stop Halloween. I think that would change the course of our nation.
There you go.
Yeah.
Make America great again. And stop celebrating Halloween.
Wow. Okay.
Destiny, what do you want to be for Halloween? You don't know? Nothing? Do you care? Do you know what Halloween is?
You'd rather skip it, right?